The court jester, the blue orcs are late game dangerous. But you can face them right from the beginning. The moment you're on the water, you've got a chance of having to deal with them. It is nasty. Good luck. I don't think we really need luck anymore. I think we just want to increase our unliving rat summoning. And let's find out about you.
You come across a small settlement, or at least what typically passes as one for scavengers. It is shabby and dark, and smells of rotten flesh.
Take a look closer, quietly.
You see people sitting around a badly made fire. There are a few kids, thin, feral-looking. Some grown-ups with visible ailments such as skin growths, missing limbs, scabs, coughing up blood, and such. Some of the people have weapons. 5 by your count.
I'll approach him.
The settlement goes quiet, and a small group approaches you with weapons drawn. A middle-aged, heavy-set woman rolls in from behind the armed group and speaks, her voice distorted by scabs covering her lips and face.
Who are you then? You come to stick us.
Don't want to harm them, but you were asked by the Red Bandits to get rid of them, and for the sake of divine providence, you must do so. Nod and admit that is what you came here for, prepare for fight, or say you came here to warn them that the bandits have new allies and are about to come and kill them. Now, issue here. Why am I looking at you? Yo. The issue here is I don't think we're particularly well set up for a battle of mind. Can't use that skill in the battle of mind. I can't use... Well, I can use random blast in a battle of mind, so I guess that's okay. Dark Aavak does have high, well, reasonable protection in a mental battle. Not as much health, but reasonable protection. Dark Shift should have been usable. Interesting. Sub-skill. Does not place the character on the battlefield immediately. Wonder why we couldn't use that one last time. Cheers, Clark. The voices seem rather quiet. They always seem quiet compared to the music. I'll try and adjust that a little bit further in just a second, though. See if we can't get that to be a bit better for you. Weakness. I don't think we don't have a crafter with us. We've got one gatherer, but they don't have any particular abilities that would give them an edge in a battle of wits. Divine Word can be used, but that's that. Yeah, I don't think well, Headbutt can be used, actually. Not particularly well, but could be used. There may have been 2 pages of abilities, yeah. That's what I'm thinking now. Idiosyncrasy. I've been tasked by the Red Ridge Bandits to clear out the camp here to gain access to an area that I have to study to progress the Divine Quest. I don't particularly have any beef with these people, but I am being sent here to deal... Well, actually, you've got a good outmaneuver. Maybe we could do this. It's a level 4 battle, but we'll give it a shot. Damn it, they've got a lot of demons there. An alpha wolf as well. Okay. Okay, apparently we're gonna raffle stomp them. Do they not have abilities that they can use in a... No, you've got strong fighting abilities. We might have lucked out. We might have just lucked out, and they don't have very much in the way of mental battle abilities. But it said it was going to be a level 4 battle. Oh, I do know that there's another option. I just didn't recall which ones I was going for, basically. Because I was trying to find the mine. But I don't recall if you go back to the Redrich Mountain, if you end up in a fight. So there's 2 places that might have been that mine and are connected to this quest, and I didn't want to go to the wrong one. So this was the easier and safest option for me to take, really. That's pretty much the long and short of it there. Right, okay. Let's play Dark Aavak. A lot of health you got there. Energy disturb. Go without maneuver there, but let's go with Future Planet with their 32 out maneuver. I know what the other option is. You go to deal with a witch, but it ends up turning out that you can ally with the witch. Honestly, that is the one that I would have preferred to have gone with, but sadly, like I said, I couldn't remember which tile it was, and I didn't want to pull us into a fight with the Redrich Bandits, because I'm relatively certain that I would be able to survive. However, there is always a chance that something goes awry and then someone dies as a consequence, and I'd rather not. I'm going to summon a Wraith. I just lost my Orc Matriarch. Wow. I've never even had an Orc Matriarch. Dapper rip, my lord. That is a hefty thing to have lost. Which one of my cards has that ability? Hang on a sec. Which one of you is setting the traps? I like it, but I don't know who's doing it. I think it's one of my 2... I'm fairly certain it's one of my 2 archers. Hey, Steel Sharkin, thank you so much for 8 months, mate. Welcome back. Does Thea 2 need a particularly strong laptop to play? I wasn't aware. At this point, I've got 2... You know what, sure. There we go. And I suppose I can get 8 boar into play as well. I don't know what a boar's going to do. It's actually going to be able to do 1 bit of damage, but okay. Oh, it's Future Planet, is it? Okay. I want to bring everyone into range of... Oh, actually, you were already in range of Dark Aavak, didn't you? That's a bit annoying. Should have gone for you instead. That was silly of me. You can choose either way to attack. A bit of life leech. Rather, a shield leech. I'm actually quite impressed with how Dark Aavak is in a mental battle. Where we can't use ground check. Genuinely happy with that. I'll wait to see where they're going to place their... What? Okay, units play. Oh wow, Bamboo Bazooka, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. That's incredibly kind of you. Diolch yn fawr iawn, mate. Someone said it was a level 4 beatdown from the scavengers instead, and I agree. I feel bad though, because the scavengers have got nothing. To be honest, all of the participants in this particular quest have nothing. It's rather sad. I need to play a pet at this point. And swap spaces. That is such a devastating combo. And that's it. You get to move in. They're going to be ultra dead because it's 3 of the same character. It's going to be an awful lot of hurt.
The woman in charge spits and curses the bandits.
You good fresh folks, you never too clever. But I guess I was wrong about you. Be thanking you. We go, quickly.
Shatterstar lost a little bit of mental well-being there, but wow. That was well worth it going for that battle. They just gained 3 intelligence. That's more than a level up worth of intelligence. That's 2 level ups of intelligence on 2 people. That is possibly the best outcome from a result I've ever seen. I've seen sometimes people get 3 in a tribute, and that's like, wow, that was amazing. But 2 people got 3. That was legitimately amazing. Again, the highest you can roll in a level up is 2. If it's like it kind of randomly picks from the stats they have, but generally it'll be one of the main stats for their class will have an opportunity to get 2, and the other 2 options will be 1. So this is basically 2 level ups worth of intelligence on 2 characters for a fight that really wasn't any kind of threat to us. No, that can go. Yeah, very smart. The pupper is the real treasure. Actually, yeah, it's not a bad pupper. I'm going to be honest. Level 3. Soul Tear Gem. Maybe I'll give it to someone who has no other option, but I can make one of these, so I'm going to get rid of that. I can probably make a better one. But that's a reasonable gem to give to someone, or rather jewel to give to someone who has no other real ability in a spiritual battle, so that they can at least do something. That's not a bad item there, but that one isn't good. It's heavy for what it is, but 130% increased gathering. If you give that to someone who's already got a lot of gathering, then it can actually work out quite nice. Got 5 research points and 4.6 experience points on top. So with that, Divine Path quest is open up, but there are... we could... I think we can actually go to all of the potential areas here and take care of that. I don't know. Briar, is it bad that when you say greetings, I actually hear it in your voice? We could go and traumatize the Lightbringers a bit, I guess. I think we might be able to get in there and have a bit of a fight. Oh, a level 5 under... You come to the settlement claimed by the light. Its folk roam the streets in unison, working, crafting, ploughing the fields, all in silence, all together. When they spot you, they approach. You have come to join us? No, tell me you've come to talk and perhaps establish a friendship. You are either one of us or you are not. Come. Light wisps begin to circle you, their cold heat on your skin, and burning icicles touching your guts in an attempt at joining. Wow. This force seems immaterial. Call upon your domain and face these fiends with your spirit. That's a high-level fight. We will perfectly resolve. You know what? I'm not going to force you to watch me basically buff up Dark Aavak to raffle stomp them in a spiritual battle once again. You destroy the Lightbringers and the village burns, as if the light will not allow you a full victory. That's a high-level wraith. And some clay. I accept. Let's have a look at this wraith. It might be worth us grabbing. Oh my lord, DJ. Without wanting to pry, I hope you're safe, mate. You lost your Zerka chosen to the toxin from the Blue Orc fight. 537 turns down the drain. My goodness. Yeah, it does look like the Wraith was sent to the village. Oh, well, I guess someone in the village is going to have some... I don't know, how far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I guess, technically, we're within... Yeah, we're within 6 tiles. Is that... That must be the range that we can engage in a fight from. That's a bit of an odd one. Okay. High level Wraith. You have already got a Wraith of a much lower level. We've also got a high level doggo. Let's have a look. Yes. This doggo is considerably better. Okay. Low level boar. The only thing the boar does is... Well, the boar gives you a bit of extra movement, so it's actually good to give to your expeditionary party, but... I'll give you the Wraith, since the Wraith can be played in any battle. The boar can only be played in 2 battles. So sorry, DJ. I hope no one was hurt. Buys can spread fast, though, man. Reminds me of Plump Helmet Punk, who was streaming and then went offline, and just randomly, like, he just moved in to the house he bought off his grandparents, and it was... He just got his whole streaming setup. He was live. We were all watching, having fun. Then he went down. We thought his internet had hiccuped, and then I caught a tweet on Twitter where he'd taken a picture of his house from the outside, and it was literally just an inferno. And I was like, "Oh my god!" About 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes after he went offline, he apparently. The internet went down because the fire had damaged the cables. So he went to have an investigate, saw the blaze kind of creeping up on the side of the house. One of his neighbors had started what they'd hoped to be a controlled fire to get rid of some leaves and dropwood. And it was extremely dry where he was at that time, and it caught fire to the forest. And it just swept up and took his house with it. He had like 5 minutes to get everything that he could out of the house, and then just took a picture. That was... Oof. That's the first time I'd ever actually known anyone whose house had been burnt down. I hope you've all got somewhere that you can go, though. That you've got... Obviously, he had family he could go and stay with. I hope none of you are literally out on the streets right now as a consequence of the fire. I wouldn't even know the first place to look into for like helplines and stuff like that. But I'm sure there are lots of them. So, you know, a quick Google search might be able to show you up some numbers you can call if you are in that situation. Right. We've got, I believe... Well, I'm actually not even sure what that one is. We'll camp here for the night, though. Do a little bit of gathering while we're here. Might as well. In fact, you know, sure. We'll spend 2 turns doing a bit of gathering. Actually, let me get the best people for researching first. There we go. And then everyone else can just do gathering. And you are free to do whatever you want. Do we have anything to make food out of? Apparently we do. No. Well, actually, technically, yes. Sure, you can you can bake some bread. Please and thanks. Oh, thank you so much, Tom, for the 31 months, mate. That is an ugly fight over there. Bone skeletons. Right. You've got headbutt, which is nasty. An orc skeleton is going to be absolutely horrible. Trying to increase shielding. Does 30 damage in a swipe. Another skill would deal poison damage to you, which does not kill you. You will regenerate health equal to the damage received. That is a fight I don't really want to have to deal with, but I kind of feel that if I don't, I'm going to cause problems for myself later on. Alright. You're my crafter, so intelligence is really where you're at, but sadly, we don't have that option. What's your main weapon right now? Your weapon can use Destiny. Strength. Yeah, I'll try for the magic attack. Oh, Rogue AI, I need to go and get ready for the day. Have fun, Aavak, and chat. Aavak, since you are a dragon, please watch out for the exploding sheep. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to avoid exploding sheep. But yeah, strength is a decent backup if there's really nothing else I really want, like a primary stat that I want, because it'll affect health as well. Now, obviously, for a hunter, perception is pretty much a number 1 choice, and 2 perception is awesome. For a healer, upgrading Master Healer will be great because it'll decrease the chance of having a death in the group, so that's an obvious one as well. And Hungarian Lewis, what do we want there? Intelligence would be okay, strength would be okay, Destiny, mysticism. Sadly, wisdom is really one that we want. Oh, actually, energy scatter will use wisdom. Kind of feel that... Sure, we'll go with the extra wisdom for a bit of a deeper energy scatter. Yeah, no, that is a super old school reference. I think that event still happens in Thea 2, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Like it or not, I think we need to deal with this fight before it becomes a bigger problem. Ah, balls. Okay. Well, we can just move in to intimidate them. Auto resolve will be perfect, so we'll take that. There we go. A bow that we don't want, and sandstone heavy armor that I very much don't want, actually. Thank you. Be gone. I'm fairly certain that this is a little town that we know, but I'm just going to pop in and say hi.
Well met, friends.
Yes, it is.
Now that Big Nyia is no longer troubling you or us, we can welcome you properly.
I did intimidate zombies. That's just how intimidating we are. We could pick up an extra quest. Say you just came to rest and visit, leave. No, I'm not going to attack them. Tavern is open. I could see if we wanted to pick up any extra peeps in there. Oh, I'm going to pick up a quest. Looking to help a fellow, eh? Sure, there's always trouble. Ask if anything needs killing. You say you've got a lot of wood. You see they need of stone, so tell them you're willing to give away some of yours. Let's go and see if they've got a quest. There's always trouble about the place. There's a bunch of vermin nested nearby. We're small, only setting up. If you can help us get rid of them, we'll be very thankful for sure. Sure. Oh, really? It's not exactly in the direction I wanted to go, but alright. One thing I'm worried about is the amount of fuel that we've got, so we're probably going to make our way back in this direction, pick up some fuel from the town. Ah, okay. As you clear the land to make a better campsite, you uncover a heavy ironclad chest, likely unearthed here by the Shattering. It is bound in chains and has some odd foreign symbols on it. Magic user or magic, strong magic resides in this object. If you are to set up camp here, you'd better deal with it first. Take a closer look. Or wisdom. Try to figure out what this writing may mean. Let's use wisdom. These runes are meant to work as protection for whatever lies within the chest. They are binding runes, so opening the chest will release the guardians, most likely wraiths. The chains work as a trigger. When broken, they will begin the process of releasing the wraiths. Despite the magic protection, the chest is very old and has many weak spots. Try to open the chest without breaking the chains, or, now that you know what this is, try to perform a cleansing ritual to release the wraiths, thus making it safe to open the chest. We'll take this one. It's because we've got high magic that we can do it, so we'll just grab that one. And there we go. Mysticism improved. The spiritual blessings are nice, but my god, Malakin is getting some bonuses. Whew. Okay, I think after losing that run to the Smurf Orc, I will stop playing Thea for the night, because that was demoralizing. Got 34 deity points, though. Well, you know, silver lining indeed. Hey, Gentleman Creamer, how you doing, buddy? Always wonderful to see you in chat. But yeah, that was actually not bad. Like, the spiritual blessing is only going to last for a couple of turns, 4 turns. But it's a high-level spiritual blessing, so we're getting 140% extra destiny and mysticism. But that mysticism bonus for Malakin. 21.2 mysticism, 8.4 destiny, and 14 intelligence. Not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. Shame you don't have any weapons that really work off that, but dear God. I think you're high on my list for making a codex for at this point. Gather what's inside of it and leave? Some masterwork steel heavy armor. Not bad. An iron club that I don't care for. We can get rid of that, but lots of gems, my lord. The heavy armor might be decent. Yeah, give the man a book because he needs it. Oh, Drago Cataphract, that was really kind of you. Thank you so much for gifting us up to DJ. Brian, that... I don't even know if I should read your comment, lest the dad joke rub off on me in some way. I suddenly develop a belly and a bald patch. I'm... Oh... I love a football. No. No, that was... No. Rotate. Yes! No. Right, let's... Okay, we've got a new ability. Divine Word. I mean... It's actually not terribly bad, but I could upgrade Goblin to the maximum... Oh, sorry, one shy of maximum, but Divine Word. Right, Self-Protection. Trigger on primary attack. Sub-skill effects are triggered when the character activates any non-alternative attack sub-skill. Targets the character. So basically, every time that Dark Aavak attacked something, he would gain shielding in mental and spiritual battles. That's almost good enough to take. I don't really care for this, and Dark Aavak is such a high level now that we would never really get that very high, but I'm also never going to make Dark Aavak an item. Like, his weapon is never going to be made so it has life leech or shield leech on it, because I wouldn't have... Well, that being said... Activates any non-alternative attack sub-skill. Oh my lord, I've unleashed the dad jokes on chat. I apologize. It's like a flood. What have you done? Yes, indeed, Bri. But it's any non-alternative attack sub-skill. Gentleman came with that. That's not as bad as Briar's dad joke, so I'll allow it. But wow. Now we're just gonna double down on Goblin. Dark Aavak is now such a high level that I really should be focusing on the skills that they already have rather than adding a new one. And much the same here. Protective Word, let's get that one upgraded. It's an extra 6 protection. Certainly no joke. Alright, let's get down here. Not a true Aavak stream without a flurry of dad jokes. Sadly, you find the Vermin nest. The nest you were sent to clear. We can attack it, hunt us, set traps to lure the rats. Beast Master or Wisdom. You know the rats are susceptible to a certain flute melody. Which rats are your cohorts? Dominate the vermin and make them leave. Investigate this rat's nets. I love that. Beast Master or Wisdom. You know that rats are susceptible to a certain flute melody. We're gonna dominate them though. Auto resolve. Only one person is in this fight, though. Interesting. They're a massive spiritual blessing. Wow. The rats listen and scamper away from the village. The villagers thank you and give you your reward. A well-made sandstone sword, but it's still a sandstone sword, so no. But the Slavians like us a little bit more as a result. Right, let's continue on our way back to town, where I will hopefully be able to pick up some extra wood. Tempted to have some more people do gathering wood in town. You gotta level up. See? Summon and living rat. Or... don't actually use you too much in straight-up combat, but I might do it eventually. Let's shore up your destiny a little bit. Hello. I would like to take off your hands some wood. Since you're gathering plenty, it should be... Actually, let's move a little bit more as well. Okay. Yeah, you should be fine. Food-wise, we're probably okay. And with that, let's head on back out. Now, there is that Lightbringer quest. I've got a sneaking suspicion... Oh. You're about to set up camp when a group of goblin travelers approach, asking for shelter. Welcome them to your camp. We should be helping one another. Well, as a goblin, I feel somewhat inclined. The goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around a strange weed, and soon you see visions of the spirits they speak of. There is a chance the spirits imparted wisdom to you as well. Very nice. A little bit of a destiny boost. I approve. Let's try and make our way over there. We are about to get a... Yeah, we just got a research point. I totally was thinking about the goblins in Thea when I set up the quote-unquote goblin colony in Rimworld. 100% on that. Toughness would be nice for maximum faith and health, but getting a better ability to do damage is a little bit more useful to me right now. Alright. Okay, so we either go with a building, or I start upgrading a new type of tool. I could go with scrolls. I could go with artifacts for my magic users. Could go with shields. Not many of my people use shields, however, but heavy armor is also an option, but I'm thinking maybe one of these. The alternative, of course, is to research a new building type. So we've got the forge, we've got the warehouse. The forge leads to the armory, the warehouse leads to the trading post, which provides a gem or a bar each turn, which is nice. For storing and maintaining equipment, increases shielding of villagers. The only home of every true craftsman, increases the number of crafting slots and increases crafting attributes for everyone in the village. We could go with the wishing well, which is going to give us resources every turn. We could go with the lumber mill, which will give us wood every turn. The mine, give us crafting materials each turn. The herbalist hut. The funny smell coming from inside doesn't bother you at all. It improves health regeneration and scares away the greedy claws of death. Dwelling. Home sweet home, a warm and cozy place that ensures your morale doesn't fall too low. The guard tower, which increases physical health and mental. The witch's hut from the herbalist hut. On the forest edge, there is a small hut on a chicken leg. It provides a bonus to ritual attributes and something extra depending on the resources used for its construction. Of course, we can also get the crop field, a small field that will provide a bit of food and a chance for a pet. Aavak, also, did you know that there is a Slayer reference event on the Shroom Island? I didn't know that, actually. No star, Miss Minnie. Have a good sleep. It takes a bit of time to unlock buildings and get them to max level, just because you need to get the resources. But I'm going to say it's between the Wishing Well and the Herbalist Hut. The Wishing Well gives just random resources, but it can be anything each turn. The Herbalist Hut just gives you better regeneration and also reduces the chance of death. I think we're going to go for the well. We've got obsidian coming in, which is nice. I probably already got a decent amount of metals that I can use. The herbalist hut, I've got a lot of bone, to be fair. Gems, not so much. Yeah, we'll go with the wishing well for now. And on that note, we'll have Dragon's Rest set up construction of the wishing well. Right, so wishing well. Wishing well. What am I going to make you of? The Dryad wood would be okay. I've got 61 obsidian. And if I go for this, then we would have a wishing well, which would give 1 to 2 tier 1 resource. Provides a handful of random resources each turn. A well that gives not only water, but resources as well. Now, if I can pull that up more, I doubt that would actually improve it. No, that would make it worse. I don't think... Well, right now we can't even actually use this, but... Dr. Slime, thank you very much for 14 months, mate. And Steercar, thank you very much for 64 months. Hello, what strange time for a stream is this? I know, right? It's a bit of an early one for me. There's just nothing better that we can use right now. I'm going to need some more darkwood to be able to do this one too. We could get ancient wood. 1 to 3 tier 1 resources. I don't think this one ever cares about what the essence is. It's literally just how much of it is. Oh, no, that's a lie. So, from that wishing well, which gives us 1 to 4 tier 1 resources, we could get to this one. Adds a common resource to the village's inventory each turn of tier 1 or 2. So that's from Gem Essence. Oh, okay, okay. Is there anything for Metal Essence? Yes. Increases the spiritual shielding, apparently. Okay. Wood gives nothing. Stone gives nothing. I wonder what we could make it out of. Like, for example, bone, maybe. No. Bone doesn't give anything. Yeah, just gems. Metal. Is there anything for leather? There is. Increased luck. Interesting one. Igneous spike. That's quite an interesting one. If we then added in something which had a high gem amount. Oh my lord. So at that point we could get 1 to 3 of tier 1 or tier 2 resources, and it's like absolutely maxed out. Using something incredibly valuable. You're almost maxing it out with the stone wood there. Alright, so gems are what we would want if we wanted higher quality resources. Got malachite, and that's all I've got that would be able to fill that role. But we could do it. I'd either get 2 tier 1 resources or 1 tier 1 and 1 tier 2 resource each turn. This one's not a bad deal, since I'm harvesting malachite and obsidian from this village. Anything that I can harvest every single turn from the village, I consider it like a basic good, effectively. The only difference in when I have that available to me is time.